What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Thanks for listening to the latest episode of the Get Right Podcast. Don't forget to follow and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify to get notifications of new content. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you dig? Cue the music. Yo, what it do, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy T. It's the Get Right Podcast. And as always, man, I'm never rolling solo. You know, I got the homie with me. Rod, what's some 3 words, bro?
What up, though?
Yep, and we got a guy missing in action. He does this often, man, but we gonna give him an excused absence this time, man. But the boy DC, aka the Trigger Man, he gonna be chilling, listening in to what we got to say, man. But as always, DC, bro, it's good. As always, 80s, baby. Shout out to the 80s. So, Rod, we'll get into it with sports, man. As we always had this conversation, during football season, got games kicking off, man. But off the field related, former player Mark Sanchez has been in the news about some stuff, right? Said he got stabbed, definitely wish him speedy recovery because, you don't want anything to happen. And now there's more news coming out that, okay, he got stabbed. And people's like, man, definitely speedy recovery. Let's make sure you're okay. And as Rod always tells you, for those who follow us, man, like, don't get into those comments. I was one of those people who got into those comments when that news story broke. And then, everything made it political, left, right, very divisive, instead of not just saying, hey, man, I hope you're okay. And they start talking about who the mayor is, who the governor is, who the president is, all that stuff. But we'll talk a little bit about that. And now it's been stories coming out now that Mark Sanchez was charged for drunken disorderly conduct, public intoxication, trespassing, because the situation seems to be turning out that he was at his hotel or coming from probably an establishment where he had that drink in him, and wound up at the hotel docking area and approached one of the workers there, tried to get in his truck. The guy was like, bro, you can't be here, get out of here. And Sanchez kept getting close, getting in his space, or Rod say, now I'm in your face. Now what you about to do? Dude was like, hey, man, I was in fear for my life. This guy keep coming at me. I pulled a knife out and I stabbed him about 2 or 3 times. So the report is now that just came out on ESPN. Police charged him. Sanchez said he doesn't remember everything. His blood alcohol level was high. They tested that. And so story I guess there's some more clarity into what's going on. And, we'll see. Again, definitely wish him a speedy recovery, but at the same time, like, if these are coming out, and I'm pretty sure these hotels going to be providing the evidence with camera footage and so forth, and that truck driver that he approached turned himself in and said, this is what happened, we'll see. But we do know this, blood alcohol level was up there. So we got to be more mindful of what we're doing, man, when we with people, and have some right people in your circle. That's my takeaway from all of this so far. Have some right people in your circle when you're getting a little tipsy. Little Jaquan, you gotta kind of chill out, like, and get some people around you. Kind of say, hey, bro, we gonna go this way, man. I'm finna walk with you, or whatever the case may be, man. But Rod, what you thinking, bro? Here and now, one side of what happened, and now there's another side coming out that's almost clearing up something.
It's just wild, man. We'll see what all the details are, but I mean, sounds like whatever they said he did. So we'll see how there's always consequences to your actions, bro. So you gotta take it easy on that alcohol. Like, I've never been drunk in my life, so I couldn't tell you. I can relate to not remembering things and all that, but if that's the case, man, and you drinking that hard, you might want to seek some assistance. I'm assuming he was there for work purposes. I don't think he'll be in Indianapolis just randomly, so I'm assuming he was there for the game this week. So you would think he would be with other colleagues or something, or maybe he was by himself. I don't know, but it's a wild story, man. What a turn in events.
Crazy turn of events. I would say, I have been a little wasted a long time ago, college. And there are some parts you be like, "Dang, I remember that part." They was like, "Yeah, bro, you did this or that," and you know, but I wasn't, and not to excuse the age. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, you got to be responsible and so forth, and I would say again, have the right people around you. Because I know in college, shout out DC because there was times I was there, but he was like, "Bro, we taking you back to the room, bro. This is not that ain't it before you get into something that you shouldn't be getting into." So you gotta have those kind
Mhm.
of people in your circle, to support you, through that time. And then, yeah, with all this coming to light, and then if there is video evidence, which I believe, me personally, this is T, so I'm not sure this is out there yet. But anybody who's been in a hotel, you see cameras everywhere. You see them in the hallways. You see them all over. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have them in the loading dock because it's a great opportunity to take some stuff. And I'm not advocating for that, but I mean, think about it. It's a loading dock. You know what I'm saying? New
Mhm.
bedroom furniture. Loading that up in me and Rod minivan. And we good. So I'm pretty sure there's cameras out there. So if that's the case, man, definitely, man, prayers to, Sanchez, his family and all of that. But and that driver too. You know what I'm saying? But yeesh.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, put that drink down, bro. Get some help, man. Talk to somebody. For sure, bro. Cause you might not think it ain't a problem, but obviously it's a problem if it's leading you to this situation.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the gist of that, man. But we gonna keep it football a little bit. As we moving through the show, man. Another trending topic is great for some, not great for all, but Bad Bunny, he in the building. Super Bowl. He performing at the halftime show, turning up. Um, I think it's gonna be a great performance. For anyone who ever seen him perform. But of course, obviously, there are a lot of people who don't understand it and don't like it. With I mean, let's just call it spade a spade. The ethnicity of it and the language barrier. People just, oh no, this shouldn't happen. Which is you gotta educate yourself a little bit regarding that. Some folks like, yo, this dude Mexican. Like, huh, why we what's going on with that, bro? And this dude never even performed in this country. You know what I'm saying? Or this dude's not even a true entertainer. Um, I'm a pass it to Rod a little bit, and I'll add my little 2 cents to debunk some of those things. But Rod, what's your thoughts on just those things right there, bro?
People are unintelligent,
Mhm.
basically. I could care less who's performing at the Super Bowl outside of the performers I like, because, I mean, it ain't for one specific demographic, it's for global access. And
Bingo.
Bad Bunny is pretty damn global. And he's Puerto Rican, by the
Right.
way. And I don't know if those who don't know, Puerto Rico is kind of part of America. But hey, I'm not going to go there. I mean, you guys can figure that out. But I don't understand where individuals get so up in arms about the Super Bowl halftime performance. Like, who cares?
The
Like,
media
if
made
you
it
get
that way.
somebody, if you like somebody that's performing, cool. If you don't, cool. You don't have to watch it. I'm sure they still do the Puppy Bowl or whatever the heck they be running through. You know what I mean? The halftime to rival it. So you can always change the channel and go watch whatever you want to watch. Like, again, I could care less who's performing. Some people I've enjoyed, some people I haven't. The reality is, if I don't enjoy you, I'm just going to talk through the thing anyway and just interact and do other things. So, one way or another, it shouldn't make a
That's
difference.
true.
But people like to make big deals about anything, man. What does that matter?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not going to understand him. I don't speak Spanish. I don't listen to his music. But at the end of the day, I don't care if he's performing or
Yeah.
not.
All day. Um, yeah, I don't really listen to Bad Bunny. Most of the stuff I listen to Bad Bunny's probably been featured on a favorite artist that I enjoy. Which he has. He's done that for especially from the hip hop side. But even from the pop side, yeah. Bad Bunny got collabs, bro. He got collabs. Like you probably like, I don't even check for it. But he got collabs. You know what I'm saying? For your Swifty fans, he got collabs. You know, so he's glad with her. He's done glad with so many individuals, and to say he's not an entertainer or never performed in his country, he sold out. He sold out some arenas here in the U.S. To say he's not an entertainer for those who follow him, and shout out Pat McAfee who kind of broke this down. Dude has performed in multiple stadiums throughout the U.S. as not only an artist, musical artist, but as a former WWE athlete. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, dang, I forgot about that. He used to be over there. Bro's been in stadiums and arenas, like not stadiums, arenas here in the United States multiple times. And he wasn't just one of those guys like, oh yeah, that's you gonna fight. And Pat McAfee used a great example for Mariah. You remember this? We was WWF alumni. He wasn't no Duke the Dumpster Drozy where your favorite star would just beat him up to get a win. Nah, he was
Mm-hmm.
a headline act. Bro's a former tag team champion. Like that stuff matter, bro. When you at that level, when you in the WWF, WWE. So don't think this was a walk in the park. Like it's not hard. Yes, we know there's acting behind all of that, but
Mm-hmm.
he did it for years, and people forget, because he actually made it bigger as a musical artist, and people forgot. Like my man was entertaining for a while, and I was like, damn. I was like, Pat was preaching. So he was like, "Don't get it twisted. This dude was living on a bus to bus from Monday to Thursday, performing at every every arena in the United States." So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Preach!" Like, so don't think he can't do this. And he's acting now too. He's in movies.
Yeah.
So like, this dude is unfortunately you might hate him, but he everywhere. So to say like, man, I don't listen to his music, and like, I can say that I don't listen to his music, but I respect the hustle. The dude is a
Mm-hmm.
performer especially when you look at his history. Just look at his history. I can see if this dude never performed or they just like, oh man, he just a. I would listen to the argument more if someone said, oh, T and Rob from the Get Right podcast, you guys are great influencers. You guys are gonna host a Super Bowl. They're like, bro, what have they really done in a bigger
Mm-hmm.
venue? Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it if you're going for influencers, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Kaisen Nut. Kaisen Nut's not gonna perform at the Super Bowl. And that's okay. I think he understands that too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I show speed. I get that if you want to argue those guys, and ain't no shade to them because they killing the game in their field, in their arena. Yeah, and they gonna do the Super Bowl. That's cool. You can have an argument for that, but at the same time, I think Bad Bunny, he made his bones, bro. There ain't no way
Mm-hmm.
with that one, bro. So I'm happy for him. I think it's gonna be good. Um, and being Bad Bunny, who it is, I always I be wishful thinking it, bro. I've been doing it for like the last 3-4 years since we've been doing this show. It's probably gonna be some guests. I'm gonna say it again, right? It's probably gonna be some guests, bro. Bad Bunny. I know K Dot didn't have none last year, but I think Bad Bunny. I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He come
We'll
out. He
see.
come out his bag, bro, with some dope guests that even here in this country that they gonna be like, oh, they ride with it. And I'm gonna say this country because yeah, you're right. It's U.S. territory, bro. Puerto Rico. So let's talk about it. Yeah, yeah, bro. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. He in his bag. I won't be surprised he in his bag, bro. So I think it'll be a
That,
good show, man. I wish it the best.
mm-hmm.
It might not do K dot ratings or Rihanna and those things, but I think it'll still be a decent show. To your point, yeah, just mingle. You're gonna have a Super Bowl party with your friend. Go do your thing. Hey man, or if you don't want to watch the show, hey, enjoy the commercial still. Or hey man, you been eating all that chips and guac. Go to the bathroom, let that out, and get ready for the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't matter, man. Like at the end of the day, if you ain't like
Or
it
you
or
can
or
go.
you don't.
You can go learn geography and understand that Puerto Rico is part of
Yeah, you
U.S.
got 30 minutes.
territory.
You
Yeah.
got 30, 45 minutes.
Got all type of stuff, man.
You can Google that, Gemini, ChatGPT. You got time. So make that
It's like
time, man. And it's your own time. Yeah, if you mad about it, it's your own time. You don't have to dedicate nothing to it.
not at all.
You ain't got that
Like
ain't nothing to it, man.
shout out to Bad Bunny though.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. You know me, we always do anyway. Like we just like, hey, I'm gonna watch it. I got to see what it was about.
Yeah,
You know,
it'll be on for sure.
yeah, it's gonna be surprise. It could be surprising. So I just give it the benefit of the doubt, and it's a free show.
Yeah.
Literally, it's a free show, so either I like it or don't.
I think there were rumors that Taylor Swift was trying to do it, but there was also rumors that she was trying to get paid for it, which again, they're rumors, so I don't know what's
Yeah,
true, what's not. But nobody gets paid for the Super Bowl.
nobody gets paid for it.
It's like a not a charity event, but uh I don't know what the term would be, just a non-paid performance. I mean,
Mhm.
you have to front the cost for everything, all the production and all of that. The only thing you get is the good old sponsors. So she
Yeah,
has enough of those. I don't think she
it's not even
has to
needed.
worry in that department. So
Yeah. But I think bigger picture, you said it earlier too, man, the global side with Bad Bunny, but just global period, especially with the NFL.
yeah,
They just had a game in London, ladies and gentlemen, and in Dublin, Ireland as well. I'm pretty sure
for
they're gonna
sure.
try to go to Mexico. I wouldn't be surprised they go to Puerto Rico. They just had one in Brazil twice already.
Hmm.
So it's about global outreach. It's all about global outreach and and let's just call it a spade. A spade is about that bottom line too.
100%.
So it is what it is. I mean, if you want to be mad, you want to burn your favorite team jersey, which makes no sense because they had nothing to do with it. But okay, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You already paid for it, so I guess do what you want with it. But I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Like you said, yeah, shout out Bad Bunny, bro.
fake outrage.
Mm, there it is. There it is, bro. Man, we gonna figure it out, bro. With all this fake
Hmm.
outrage, bro. Everybody want to be on one side of the aisle or the other side of the aisle and all of that. Sheesh.
Yeah, you have an open mind, bro. We ain't gonna figure it out, but I'm glad you think so.
Man, I think so, bro. I got faith, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got faith up above, bro. So that's where I keep most of the faith at, bro, to keep me grounded. Because if not, yeah, I'll be, yeah, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? It'd be 2 Chainz trying to start a riot or something, bro. So for real. So she gotta keep that faith up above, bro. That's me. Can't speak for everybody, bro. So I just gotta keep it up there up top. Because if not, yeah, I don't know. I ain't got no more
Yeah,
hair on my head, so I can't pull nothing out. So I'm just trying to figure this out, man. One day at a time, dog.
for sure. That's all we can do.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day, man. So, man, keeping it sports related a little bit, man. Have you seen that statement in the WNBA made recently, Nafisa Collier, one of the top players in the league.
Uh-huh.
Probably should have won MVP. Shout out Asia though. 4 time. Um, she could have won too. It was just she just had a hell of a year, but they're talking about leadership and kind of keep it there. But she was like, man, this ain't it. They don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? They just want to make money, don't want to pay us, and don't care about the safety, don't care about the financial well being. Nafisa said, wasn't it Kathleen Engelberg? She was pretty much the Adam Silver of the WNBA. But she just said, man, they should just be on their knees and grateful for what they getting.
Mm.
Y'all already getting sponsorship money, so what y'all tripping for? Just be grateful. Of course, Kathy Engelberg was like, I never said those statements. Those are inaccuracies and all of that. And so Nafisa was like, let's meet. So let's just meet and talk about it then. Because I know what you said. And of
Mhm.
course, Kathy was like, I never made those statements. Those are just inaccurate. I understand you're upset, but you can't make inaccurate statements. And so I think that the most recently I saw in a piece of car was like, you know what? We ain't even got to meet if you on that kind of time. Because I just really want you to be honest and forthright with what's going on so we can be better. So she canceled the meeting. And now Kathy was like, which kind of sounds crazy. She's like, I know, this is her statement. She's like, I know I lost the trust of these top players, so my job is now try to earn it back.
Huh.
So what's true now? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what's true now? What's true now? So, um, I know I said in the text a while back in our I was like, man, Adam Silver got his hands full. He got his hands full, bro. He dealing with the Clipper scandal, and now he got to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Bad leadership. I don't know. I know me and you. follow the WNBA a little bit more. I know DC just be like, up in there, but
Mhm.
it's kind of crazy timing because the WNBA finals is taking place right now. So
Yeah.
that publicity is tough, bro. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna predict it. You can call it October 5th. I'm saying, hey, ain't gonna be no season next year.
Think they're gonna lock it out?
Yup. They either gonna lock it out, or what's gonna happen is this is my prediction. They either gonna lock it out, or the players might be like, "Yo, we ain't playing unless she gone," and it's gonna force Adam Silver hand.
So did he hire her?
That's what you report to.
Mm. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I did some Googling. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, do some research, right? That was my
Mhm.
halftime. I was like, I'm like, who does she report to though? Like, is she like everybody report to somebody? Who you report to? And I was like, oh, Adam Silver.
Hmm. Yeah, never knew that, dog.
Yeah,
Today years old.
yeah. I did some research, bro. Like, so the WNBA, she is the first commissioner of the WNBA, but she wasn't the first commission. Yeah, I know. That's what I did. The same thing. You squinting. The NBA appointed folk when the WNBA first started. They appointed individuals from the NBA to oversee it.
Mm.
And as obviously it's growing, all that, they was like, all right, it's 2016. We need a commissioner. Like, we can't keep pretty much pulling my resources. You know what I'm saying? Rod, you can't do this job and do that job, bro. You ain't got
Mhm.
time. You know what I'm saying? We'd rather appoint, of course, board of governors, all that, stakeholders, they vote. Boom. And that was his decision. That, you know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, this is who I want to go with. Y'all good. Everybody agree. Boom. So she's been in that chair since
Mm.
2016. So,
Interesting.
yep. But now it seems like Adam gonna have to put his foot back on the other side of that line and pull some resources over again. It was almost what it sounded like. And that's why I think the players might be like, you know what? Yes, it's about the money, but also, man, it's about dignity and integrity too. So, like, I think they're gonna lock out because when the pizza made that comment, players started coming out the woodwork. Kate Clark, Angel Reese, and the pizza called them out. She was like, you know, she said Asia Wilson, Kevin Clark, Angel Reese have been like the most beneficial folks for the WNBA.
Mm.
There are other players who are contributing more and more and more, but at the same time, like, you're not even acknowledging the fact. And to make a comment that we should just be grateful,
All right.
ain't it? So that's why I think they're gonna be like, nah, we striking, bro. And yo, Adam, if you want this product to help grow and be global, what you're doing here, and you now in the midst of the streaming deal, bro, she gotta
Mhm.
go. I think they might try to pull that card, bro. Unfortunately,
Yeah. I mean, I could see it happening. If they have leverage, I mean,
yeah, they got all the
guess you
leverage. This
you
is
got to
it's
see.
contract years, collective bargaining agreement year. Like, yeah, they got all the leverage, bro.
Yeah. Are they bringing in the viewership? That's the thing. Like, what's the
Mm-hmm.
profits like? And
Mm-hmm.
that kind of determines the leverage that you give or get, I should
Yeah, no
say.
doubt. Cause I don't know. Obviously, they're gonna, those numbers are gonna come out, especially after the finals.
Mhm.
What is looking like? Did it go up? Did it remain the same? Was it less? We'll see, bro.
Hmm.
I know, right? It was like, man, I did some research. I'm like, oh, she the first commissioner? No. And I was like, that don't make sense. That been around for a minute. And I was like, oh, okay. See what you did. See what, David Stern had people under him just like, go slide over there and run it. This is gonna be your
Yeah.
project. And this is what it is. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
I
getting a little
didn't
bigger now. I know you can't do 2 jobs. So,
for sure. Learn something new every day.
all day, I mean, it seemed like the revenue is coming around because my question is, and it's a comment and a question though. It seemed like the revenue got to be coming around because how's there more teams coming? Because Detroit coming back. I don't know if they're gonna be named the shock. I saw that they said they're gonna make a vote. I think they should
Yeah.
keep. I'll leave that to you though. I think they should keep the shock. My opinion. And then Cleveland coming back
Yeah.
and Toronto.
I didn't hear about Toronto.
Yeah, I think it's a team in Toronto. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to fact check me right now.
Yeah. I knew about Detroit and Cleveland, but I didn't hear about Toronto.
Yeah. But Cleveland is Cleveland and Detroit, and I know they're making that vote for like, yo, shit, because everybody up there in the D like, yo, bring the shot back. Your boy, what's my man name? His mom played for the shot. He played for the Pistons now. He was
Ivy.
on Ivy. Yeah, Ivy was on
Mm,
X Twitter. Like, yo, shot. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the foundation. So he
yeah.
pounded the payment for it a little bit. But they said they ain't gonna make a vote. They might have a whole new name and all of that.
Mm. Yeah, I think you should go with the Shock. I mean, it's historic in the city. They won a championship. Why not?
Are they
What you
they,
gonna
they did
change it
they?
to? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know. And they in the
Yeah.
same colors as the Pistons. Obviously, all the
Eh,
WNBA teams almost have the same identical colors as
Yeah.
the
The
fresh
same colors.
the
Yeah.
men.
Yep. It's
That's ain't
back
wrong
when
with it.
Bill Lambier took us to the chip.
That's right. Bill Laimbeer was a coach there, bro. Which I always thought was weird, because I was like, man, Bill Laimbeer just seemed like a jerk to me, bro. It
He
just
was a
seemed like
winner. He was a winner.
so he
That's
got
for
two.
sure.
I mean, how many times they win? The women.
Once.
So he got 3 of them things. If you want to be technical,
Mm-hmm.
2 as a player, 1 as a coach, and on the women's side. Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that though. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see with
Yeah.
that. But like I said, that was the kind of question. Like, if they got to be making some money if they bringing in 2 more organizations, got to be
You
something.
would hope so. Yeah, you would hope so. Or unless that's just a plan to build revenue. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I would
I
assume they
guess you
would
got to spend
share.
money to make money, right? Because we know who is over the Cleveland one, same chairman of
Mm-hmm.
the Cavaliers. Um, but yeah, I don't know. That's just me. When I people like, oh, it's about revenue, it's about this. I'm like, well, they about to open up. If the season doesn't go lockout, they'll be tipping off next year.
Yeah.
So
It's a
I don't
good
know.
sign. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a good question. We'll see. I mean, finals will be over next week, so sure all that information will be released.
yeah, Toronto, and I was right. Fact check myself. Shout out Google. Google's your friend. Shout out DC, who always says that. Yeah, Toronto Tempo. They
Mm,
coming next year too.
I wonder why.
Yep. Yep. They got the arena. They're gonna play in the Coca-Cola Coliseum, Toronto, Ontario. Pretty much the G League area where
Uh,
the G League Raptors are at. So they're there. Their colors are like a maroon, Carolina blue, black and white.
definitely not the
Not the
Raptors
Raptors
colors.
colors, yeah. They not the Raptors colors, bro. So, but they coming, bro. So that's 3. And Portland,
Interesting.
because that's the 4th team. Portland.
Okay.
'Cause I think Portland got a team coming too. Well, and they had a team in the past too. I didn't know that. I know like Dame Lillard was like kind of propping up the history beforehand when the W. So they got a pass too. So it's 4 teams coming.
That's what's up, dog. Yeah. So we'll see, man. We'll see if they release the information and how all that goes. But yeah, I mean, I could see a lockout happening if there are profits being shown and the players aren't reaping the financial gain that matches the profits. Like it still is crazy, and we've talked about it in the past
Mm-hmm.
that you have players that make basically, I mean, not even basically, much less than I make a year. You know what I mean? And
I was looking
it's
at my salary. I
crazy.
was like, oh, I made more than old girl.
Yeah.
Like I made
So,
more than old girl. I feel good. but but no, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You still you are laboring your body like crazy.
mhm.
You know what I mean? We get to just chill at the desk, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I'm like, I ain't shading that. But at the same time, you kind of like, dang, you do see the salary. They're like, oh, you made like 60 a year. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. just wild to say you're a professional athlete and that's what you're making, in my opinion. But
Yeah, and you're like nationally on TV. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
I'm not
well,
saying they
I was
should be
about to say
getting
some.
NBA contracts or nothing, but that just seems a little low.
Mhm.
But
I
we'll
think
see.
six figures is doable,
Should be.
but they're not. It's
Yeah,
probably 2 or 3 players that's making six figures.
yeah.
So that's where it get crazy at. You know what I mean?
Especially in this economy. Hell, you make 100,000. That's like making 70 in normal times.
Mhm. Yeah, that's woof. We'll see how it go, bro. We'll definitely see
Yeah,
how that turn out, man. It'll be interesting, man. So
for sure, man. I was just switching gears a little bit.
yeah.
I was looking at a particular. It was a post that basically sat down and compared Justin Timberlake's "Cry Me a River"
Mhm.
versus Usher's um
Let it
was
burn.
it "Burn"?
Yep.
Yeah, "Burn."
Mhm.
Yeah. Basically which one had the bigger impact, which one was more of a not more of a hit. I don't think that was a part of it, but basically the bigger impact, and which one would you rather have if you
Mhm.
had to choose one. Interesting combination because I'm a Usher fan for sure. I'm a pretty big Justin Timberlake fan, to be honest with
Mhm.
you. And both of those songs are heavy hitters, so
Mhm.
I don't know, man. What'd you say?
Cry Me a River.
Why is that? That was a quick
So when
choice.
that yeah, quick answer. So I'm I'm trying not to be petty because I don't want to name names, but it takes me back to that timeline, that young age, and I was dealing with a female, and then that female then situation didn't work out, but then that female wanted to be sad about the situation as I went a different
Mm-hmm.
direction, and it got back to me, and that song was my soundtrack in that moment.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Cry Me a River. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
like, and if you listen to the lyrics, go back and listen to the lyrics. Justin was kind of saying like, this is what it was.
Uh,
I did everything. I tried to make it work. You didn't want to make it work, but now you trying to make it work. And I don't want to make it work no more.
yeah.
Cry Me a River. You know what I'm
And that was
saying? That's not
supposedly
my fault.
about Britney Spears,
Yeah, I
supposedly.
know. That was the Britney Spears diss record, but it was amazing.
Mm,
And so for me in that timeline was fire. So I mean with Usher, it was just you had to let it burn. Like that it was just no hope for that relationship. But for this one, I think JT was kind of like more on the man side. Like, man, nah,
mm,
it's your fault and not me. And
yeah,
so for me, and lastly, that production, bro, Timbaland, that was for me.
yeah,
Timbaland just Timbaland just cooked. 'Cause that was on
for sure,
Justified album. He cooked. He was one of the main producers on that Justified album, and
for
Tim
sure.
cooked. He was in his bag with JT on that one. So
Yeah,
for me, Cry Me a River, bro. So what you
yeah,
got? I know I shot from the hip quick, bro. I was Billy the Kid. What you
yeah.
got?
No, I said Crimea River if I had to choose between the two, just production wise. That's the only reason. It's just
Mhm.
a better produced song, but love me some Let It Burn,
Yeah,
man.
that's on fire.
Especially, I got a special place in my heart from Tom from the Boondocks reenacting it on the Usher episode. So that
Classic
alone
episode.
keep it in my top, man. Like that Let It Burn is yeah, that will forever be a classic.
Oh man, shout out to man, Boondocks classic, bro. Classic, bro.
Greatest cartoon of all
That'll
time.
never be replicated. Woo.
No,
All time? Are we talking about
yeah,
like an adult
for
version or
me,
just period, bro?
of all time. Like the only thing that come close for me would be Ninja Turtles, bro. Like that would be my
We're gonna
next
talk about
favorite.
that.
But
But we
I
did poll that
appreciated
question
it.
though. We did poll
Yeah.
that question though, too, with that Usher and JT. And a lot of people, and from the poll that we placed, man, a lot of people went with Usher, and I
I mean,
respect
he's
it.
more popular.
Hey, I respect it, but don't sleep on Justin, bro. And in that time, I mean, Justin, he is what he is, but in that, JT was cooking.
Yeah.
He cooking, bro. He wasn't just no dude from NSYNC. Like,
Yeah.
or Backstreet Boys. Whichever one.
NSYNC.
Yeah. Whichever one.
Don't you ever disrespect
Don't
Justin like that. Even though Backstreet has some hits, but don't you ever
have some hits, bro.
disrespect.
They have some hits, bro. But yeah,
Yeah.
NSYNC, yeah, he wasn't that curly head dude no more, bro. He
Yeah.
wasn't that curly head, bro. JT, he had something to say.
I mean, he's
So
an icon, man. He
that's fair.
definitely has I would say he has the resume to prove it. Even going back to the boy band stuff, like he has the resume to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
NSYNC was huge. Huge
They
back
were
then.
huge when he left. That was the crazy part because most people kind of fizz out and they be like, all right, we about to go solo. They was
Yeah.
popping. And he was like, no, I'm going solo.
I don't think they made they made music after he was gone?
Mm-mm.
About to say, yeah.
Like bro, he sank the ship, bro. He was the number one scorer, bro. Like,
Well,
but
yeah,
NSYNC was
yeah.
hot though, and then he was like, I'm about to do this solo joint.
Yeah.
And that hurt him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
It
his
made
fault.
sense though. It
Yeah.
made sense. I mean, at the end of the day, I think they all were like former Disney not characters, like they were just playing
Actors.
Disney
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Disney
Or Nickelodeon.
Disney kids, we'll call them. They were all Disney kids, you know what I mean? Mickey Mouse Club. Like he was on Mickey Mouse Club.
Yep.
The other dude, don't even ask me to name names, but
Yeah, don't I ain't I ain't finna make you,
one of
bro.
the other dudes. I know the dude that was on whatever the dance show. What was that? What was the name of that dance show on MTV? With the Jabberwockies. That's where we first saw them. What was
Oh,
the name of that
yeah.
damn show?
I
Mario
don't remember
Lopez
though.
hosted it. ABDC. What is that? America's Best Dance Crew?
Oh, America's Best Dancers, yeah.
Yeah. So whatever dude was on there, he was on the Mickey Mouse Club with him. Damn, what is his name? I don't know. I'll start naming random people, dog, like Nick Lachey. I know he wasn't a part of NSYNC, but I put him in there.
My man said Nick Lachey. Nah, so we had Lance Bass. Lance Bass.
The gay
Might have been
dude.
Les Bass.
I know him. That's the gay dude, right?
Yeah, and Joey Patone, they spell like Joey Fat One.
That's the dude that started the group.
Yeah, and then JC Chases.
That dude. Yeah. That's JC. Yeah, that's the dude.
And then Joey, Joey doing his thing, man. He doing like comedy and stuff like that. I know he usually be hanging with those dudes in from a Practical Jokers. This is a funny show. They do like that improv comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Pranking folks. It's dope. But yeah, bro. And then
shout
Justin
out to
Timberlake.
NSYNC. Shout out to NSYNC. They was the first boy band that made it to 106 in Park, bro, with that Gone track. So they might have been the only ones, actually. I don't think any other like boy bands that were not like Day 26 and whoever Diddy made, you know what I mean?
No, that don't count. That don't count.
They were the only boy bands that crossed over to actually make. I think they peaked at like 1 or 2. Like they were up there, which is crazy to think about. 106 in Park, bro.
Bro, they was invited to the cookout. They was invited to the cookout.
That song did it. That Gone. That did it.
They was invited to the cookout. I wonder who wrote that. We'll do some research. But let's get back to that comment about the Boondocks, though. Bruh, top cartoon of all time, bro. You said maybe Turtles after that. So what about X-Men? Because X-Men number 1 for me, bro.
That'd be 3. I'd put X-Men 3 for me.
Man, that's number 1, bro. That was a
It's
Saturday
my favorite
morning.
superhero. It's my favorite like superhero cartoon.
For sure.
But Boondocks, just as an adult, just hit different.
That's what I'm saying. As an adult, it probably hit different. Now if we was to categorize it, because there's not too many adult cartoons, Boondocks is number 1 for me as an adult cartoon. And then Rick and Morty would be second.
Yeah.
Not even The Simpsons. And I stand on that. Not even The Simpsons, bro. Like it would be Rick and Morty all day.
Yeah.
But like all time,
I don't know.
you talking about as a kid to now, all time? I mean, Boondocks is probably top. It's not probably. I'm lying. It's top 5 for me.
I would say from a kid to now, my top two would be Turtles and X-Men.
From a
Um,
kid to now? Oh, all right, so Boondocks
uh-huh.
probably be 3.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that.
yeah,
I ain't mad
yeah. I
at
was
that
a
at all, bro.
turtle fiend growing up, so
I wasn't.
Turtles is
It was,
always my go-to. And then, I was a comic book nerd as a kid, still
for sure,
am.
for sure. I would say
So
X-Men and Transformers, though, my top 2.
eh, yeah, yeah, Turtles, X-Men would be two. Um, and there's a lot of cartoons I like.
Shout out to the cartoons, bro. We gonna poll it, though, man, for the 80s babies. So shout out to the 80s, man, for the boy DC. So for the 80s babies, top 5 cartoons all time.
Yeah,
I'm be interested to get some. There's gonna be some crazy answers, you know. And no shout, our wives might be like, "Yo, Care Bears." They might say that. They might mess around and say
nah,
that.
yeah, that
You
definitely
know what I'm
wasn't a
saying?
top for
Nah, I
me.
wouldn't
But
want.
like
But some people,
X-Men
and
for sure.
it's so many, bro. It's gonna go down memory lane a little bit though, and I'm here for it though, because Animaniacs was just wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it was some good ones. There were some really
We ain't got them no more. We
quality
sound like our
cartoons.
parents, but we ain't got it
Yeah.
no more.
I mean, they got some quality ones. Like my sons, they'll watch quite a few, like Gumball Slap.
Oh
Um,
yeah, Gumball does his thing.
yeah,
Bluey did his thing. They ain't on the air no more, but Bluey did their thing too. They was actually dope.
yeah. There's a few out there. They brought back X-Men '97.
Yep.
Tyler loved that. What else?
Man, how'd you feel watching that? Cause I watched that. That was nostalgic to the mud.
It was good. I mean, it was good. Wait, ready for season 2? Like they picked right up where it left off from 30 years ago, whatever that was,
Mm-hmm.
20 years ago.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm good with it, man. Trying to think of what else. Yeah, I'm sure there's some good ones out there. Like a lot of what my son watches, like anime type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not even that. I mean, he got variety. I'm not gonna even say that, but he goes through his phases. Like he was in his Naruto phase. He on Dragon Ball Z now, which I watched that as an adult. That was college years. Every
I
night,
couldn't
bro.
get
I
into
was
it. Yeah, I couldn't get into
you,
it.
every night I was watching
Bro.
Dragon Ball. Animal Planet and Dragon Ball Z is what I lived off of in college, bro. But what else? Yeah, yeah. So there's some variety out there.
For sure. I tried to put my little one, man, the 6-year-old, tried to put PJ on Captain Planet.
Oh man, that damn cartoon's trashed out.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, trash, bro.
Nah, bro, Captain Planet dope, bro.
Not at
It
all.
ain't in my top 5. Not at
It
all.
ain't in my top 100.
For real? Nah,
That damn
it's
cartoon
somewhere
so
in the
whack.
top 100.
I liked it back in the day when I was a kid watching as an adult. I'm like, this is trash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying as a kid. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna let her watch this,
Yeah,
man,
nah.
about pollution and the earth and all that good stuff.
Buddha is like a damn superhero that get weak off of seeing trash, bro. That was the wackest concept ever.
It's pollution, bro. It's killing the planet, bro. That was the connection, bro.
I get the
Trash,
message, but
pollution,
you
it's
can't be no
killing the planet.
superhero that's being
Hit with some
weakened
sludge.
being weakened by trash, bro. Like that is a terrible concept. I get it. I get what you're trying to do. But hindsight, yeah, that's a terrible attempt at trying to get that earth, wind, and the rings. Yeah, it
Yeah,
just was
earth, wind,
nah.
fire, hearts,
I
water.
haven't even exposed my kids to that. I'm like, yeah,
No, you gotta put them on, bro. Like,
let me leave this in my back in the past where it belongs, bro.
nah, you gotta put them on, bro.
It's a reason it didn't keep going.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man, they killed the planet. See, now look at the planet, bro. We got global warming. We got all this stuff, bro. Should have been putting it out there still, man. I would say another one is not a cartoon, but I had to put a little one on it, bro. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. That, yeah, she love that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can check that out on Amazon Prime. Y'all got y'all little ones. And, you know what I'm saying? And read. Get off the damn technology. Read a book. So it put you on that kind of mindset, that type of game. So I'm with it.
Yeah.
and LeVar Burton, OG.
Yeah. Nah, my kids will watch. Well, Caden, my 6-year-old, he's on this
Mhm.
PBS Kids
Oh,
tip
that's
now,
fire.
so he's starting to
Um.
watch like Arthur and those type of guys.
Mhm.
So a
Mhm.
lot of the stuff that I grew up on, Arthur and Clifford the Big Red Dog and all
Yup.
that. Like that was my favorite book as a kid, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Same, bro. They,
No
that
clue why, but it was.
it was just a big
I
red
wanted a
dog on the
big ass
cover.
red dog. Yeah,
Yeah,
I used to
I
want
was
one.
gonna say that was that big red dog on that cover, bro. You be like, I gotta have one of those.
So whoop, dog.
So-
Yep.
but yeah, I was the same way. I was like, bro, that red dog, you're crazy. I think I gotta get one of these.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get one of these.
For real. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was I would say it was more quality cartoons that I grew up on. Like even that, my guy Dollar Sign, he'll watch a lot more of the cartoons that I grew up on versus what they
Mm.
show now. So, but they got a
Yeah,
couple
man.
now.
You know what I'm saying? But see what you saying, he watching more than what we grew up on than was new out here. So I
Yeah.
think we still got it. We still got the juice, bro. We still got the
Yeah.
juice, Q. We still got
Yeah.
the juice.
For sure. Yeah, they redid the Proud Family, so he'd be on that.
Yup.
Like,
See,
yeah,
man.
man, we had some good ones, bro.
That's what's up, man. We'll see though. Definitely want to know, man, for us '80s babies growing up, man. Hey, if you beyond that '80s, what cartoon you jam? Because you know what, Hanna-Barbera used to slap. We grew up to that, but that was before us. Like everything that came out
Mm-hmm.
of that Hanna-Barbera stuff, like the Jetsons, Flintstones,
Mm-hmm.
Jesse used to slap.
For sure.
So I'm interested. Take us down memory lane, man. Definitely let us know, man. Them top 5, top 1, whatever that is. Take us down memory lane. I'm interested in that, man. So definitely want to hear that. But before we even wrap though, man, as always, bro, good chatting, all of that. You got anything else you want to hit on though? I know you might hit
Not
us with a
really.
double R.
Yeah, no, not really, man. Not again. It was a light week on music. I don't
Mm-hmm.
listen to Taylor Swift, so she pretty much was the only one that dropped. Um,
Yeah.
it ain't much going on right now, man. The NBA about to start back. 23 loading for LeBron. You got Zion looking slim. Yeah, man. We'll see. We'll
Everybody
see
losing
how
weight.
things play out.
Zion, Luca. Everybody losing weight out here. But just gotta apply it though.
Got to see it to believe it, Doc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I ain't gonna put no predictions out there yet, especially we'll wait till DC get back when the league kick off, but it'll be interesting. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting though, man. But yeah, bro, what's the words you got for the people, man, to get them through?
Never blame anyone in life. The good people give you happiness. The worst people give you a lesson. The best people give you memories.
Dang. Bars, bro. That'll tweet.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. All day. But yeah, man, as always, bro, DC, man, we'll give you your excuse absence, man, to make sure, man, we give you your homework, get you back. You know what I'm saying? With all your homework, bro. Bring a number 2 pencil for this test.
And
But as always, man, you know what I'm saying? Again, man, big dog DC. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, we gotta shout him out, man. I know, you know what I'm saying? Happy B-Day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Shout out,
yeah.
happy B-Day. You know what I'm saying? He playing hooky, man, on the birthday and all of that, bro. So happy birthday, all of that, bro. Hey, cool fun fact I'm gonna share here on the pod, man. The little one, man, PJ made him a card and everything. She was like, "Yo, you gotta videotape this." So, he got that, and so definitely, yeah, man, happy birthday, bro. Turn up real. So, as always, bro, we gonna cut it loose. Shout out to '80s, man. As the boy Rod always like to enter with 3 words. We gotta end it with 3. Kill the music.